Hi, I'm Samantha Peszek, and for another season of gymnastics, we have another season of this show, which we have finally named, thank you to Callie Thrutchley. It's called Bruin Banter. So for our first episode, we have Miss Val, as you know, the head coach of the UCLA gymnastics team, and we will be bantering.
Let's banter.
Okay.
Okay.
So first, I just want to talk about the Florida meet. Last Saturday night, the crowd was electric. How did you think the meet went?
I was very pleasantly surprised with how the meet went. I thought that we were going to have more jitters, didn't you?
Yeah.
I thought that, normally the first few meets, something a little odd happens. Either someone takes a bad landing on vault or casts over on bars or something like that. And we didn't have anything out of the ordinary happen.
And that's notorious for UCLA, right?
Yes, we are notorious for starting off very slowly. Back in the 80s and 90s, I think we were excruciatingly slow in how we started off. We've gotten better. But to me, the things that really stood out were you, Olivia, and Sid really led the team very well with your energy and how to compete with enthusiasm, but with calm. And the younger classmen then just followed suit. And so those two dynamics I thought went really, really well.
Yeah, the other seniors and I talked about it, and we were just so amped to come out and put on a good show, and we felt very prepared this season. And we have the good vibes, and we don't want to start off slow. Why start off slow when we can come out and do our job and do it well? So.
Well, and the three of you love to compete and you hate to lose, which is, hate with capital letters and bolded in bright shining lights, right, Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Gymnastics is a sport.
it is a sport, and we want to win big every single time.
Big.
So, no, you guys did a great job leading.
Well, so let's talk about the freshmen.
Okay.
Angie was Pac-12 Freshman of the Week.
Okay.
But also Hallie competed this
Yes.
weekend, and they both did very well. So are you proud of them?
I'm very proud of them. We're hoping to get Hallie out on floor this coming meet because she's absolutely stunning to look at, to watch. She performs. That's something that's just God-given. She's so beautiful. But I was really pleased with how Angie kept her calm because she's so powerful. I expected her to be a little bit more bouncing all over the place, and she wasn't. And Hallie on bars and beam did her job, did it well, and it's about 70% of what she's capable of doing. So for the first time out, I was really, really pleased with them.
Yeah, I like working with them in the gym. They like to work, and they work smart. So it's fun to go in the gym and see the whole team working, and a big part of that is freshmen when you have 5 of them.
Right.
So that's exciting to see them, all their hard work starting to pay off.
Do you feel a different chemistry with this team?
Definitely. I don't know if I can pinpoint exactly what it is, but even right when preseason came, we had fireman challenges and hard workouts and this, that, and the other, and all these challenges thrown at us, and we did them. And we did them with a good attitude, and we did them with passion, and we knew that it was going to pay off in the end, and I think that all of us know that this is the end. This season, everything that we've been working for is right now.
Right.
So that's exciting.
Yeah, we don't have any slackers. It's nice.
Yeah, everyone's bought in. Everyone knows what the end goal is. So let's talk about floor now.
Okay.
8 people warmed up floor. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but I was on the floor, so I know that 8 people warmed up.
Yes.
And the final floor lineup wasn't decided until each person was competing on floor who was going next. So can you
Right.
talk about that process?
Well, it's very important for us that our athletes know that they have to warm up well. And it's not okay to take poor turns, to go flying out of bounds. And so we have 7 or 8 people warm up per event. And if you warm up well, then that means your head is in the game and you're going to compete for a few different reasons. One is if you do good gymnastics, you usually don't get injured. And so you can't go out there and take poor landings. It's not acceptable. Second of all, when you go out and you warm up well, you not only have the confidence then going into the competition, but it permeates to the rest of your team. And so when you can see someone coming up and Danusha wasn't on the floor team actually. We didn't have her competing. And because her 2.5 twists usually goes crooked. And she warmed up 2.5, perfectly straight, planted it. Chris and I looked at each other and we said, okay, she's in. So you earn your spot, not just throughout the week, but even in warm-ups.
Great. And the choreography this year, I love all the floor routines. I think they're so energetic, so fun, and very unique.
Yes. Is there a but there?
But, well, no, they're unique. So when something's unique, people are going to love it or they're going to hate it.
Right.
So can you just talk about how you decided to go a little bit more unique this year and why?
I think the longer I'm doing this, the less I worry about what anybody thinks. And I really don't care if people think that I'm crazy, as long as it's entertaining to watch. A really good friend of mine actually watched Sid Sawa's routine, which is, the whole thing is choreographed where she's fighting this alien, for the whole thing. And
She's not crazy.
and my friend texted me and she said, I just saw Sid Sawa's routine. I think you need medication, which cracked me up. But, it's different. Sid's a great dancer. She pulls it off very well. And like you said, you either love it, you hate it, but at least it's entertaining.
Yeah, and I think it's important, too, that it inspires the competitors. Me being a competitor, all the girls that competed, it's energizing to watch. Lots of enthusiasm, the way that they perform it, it definitely made me want to get out there and do my floor routine too. So I think that is another job of what a floor routine is supposed to do on a team like UCLA's.
I agree.
And Sid anchoring it
Yes.
was just the cherry on top.
Yes.
Everyone kind of swarmed the floor after that, and I had everyone in the audience saying, oh, we thought that you guys won. Everyone kind of thought that it was nationals the way that we reacted, and I don't think we were overreacting or being silly. I think that we were all just very in the moment. We were just so proud of the job that we've done that day, not resting on our laurels at all, knowing that we have a very important meet, Oregon State, coming up this weekend. But I do think that it's good to pat ourselves on the back and to appreciate all the hard work that we've done in the gym before this. So
yeah, it was real. It was genuine. You guys have worked very, very hard together as a team. And, you can't fake that kind of synergy.
Yeah, and it wasn't a perfect meet, and we all know that. We went through the film, and we were very critical, and I think that's something different about this team is in the gym, we're very critical of each other. Not in a bad way, but in a constructive way, and I think that's really important to have each other's trust, knowing that, if I say, hey, Danusha, your back knee is bent, she's taking as, oh, everything else was great. Thank you for the heads up. We all want each other to be better. We all want to strive for tens, and so have that type of respect on the team is really special.
I agree.
But looking forward to Oregon State this week, it's always exciting because their head coach was a Bruin. So I feel a little bit. I feel like he was both of them.
Both of them. The Tanya Service Chaplin and Michael Chaplin. Michael was on the team with Chris Waller here. They won the 1987 national championship, and they are almost, I would say, more competitive than you are, if that is possible. And so when the two of them get into arena, it's really cute to hear that banter start, the trash talking. Tanya Chaplin was an athlete that I was coaching, and could not be more proud of them, the job they've done up at Oregon State. They've developed, one of the powerhouses in the Pac-12. So there's a tremendous amount of respect. Interesting that our first two meets were opening against head coaches that were Bruins.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay.
You can be proud of them, but we can still beat them.
Yes, we can, Sammy. So let's talk a little bit about you and your injury and the events that you may or may not be competing so that people can understand what's going on with you.
Okay. I have a stress reaction in my foot, and I wasn't really supposed to do all 3 events at the first meet, but I thought that it was important for me to get back out there and just for the team, and I love to compete, so I think I talked my way into doing it, but it was all for the good, and now I just want to make sure my foot is healed so I don't have a stress fracture, because I'll be doing 4 events by the end of the season, so just trying to rest it up at the beginning of the season so I can make it all the way to the end. So that's the plan, just kind of taking it day by day, meet by meet.
Yeah, luckily we've got a deep team. It's hard to replace your score, your performance quality, your confidence out there.
Thank
We
you.
can't replace that right now, but we can give a lot of newcomers opportunities. So hopefully we'll see Sammy on bars and beam at least, but that will be a decision we'll be making that day.
Yeah. But, even if I don't compete, I still feel 100% part of the team. And I think that's something that we've built inside and out of the gym, the team chemistry. And, going back to things that make this team special and unique is I genuinely would like to hang out with everyone on the team outside of the gym a lot. Which,
Well, aren't you guys going tonight?
yeah. Tonight we're going to Cirque du Soleil,
Yeah.
and it's the new show in Santa Monica. So I think we like to try and take advantage of the city that we live in a lot. A lot of us go and study by the beach or coffee shops, and
This
do hot
sounds like I
yoga.
totally just set you up to say that, and I didn't happen. That was
Yeah,
a good job.
thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks. But no, it's fun, and I enjoy being a part of this team and living in LA, and it's always fun.
Let's just talk real quickly about the crowd and
Okay.
what that means. Polly was electric last Saturday night, and we're expecting the same thing this Sunday. I just do want to get a shout out to the pioneers of UCLA gymnastics. It's the athletes that competed for us, men and women in the 80s. They really were the ones that were the springboard for the success that we have had, and we're honoring our pioneers at the end of the meet on Sunday night, and we've got quite a few of them coming back. So that would be fun, and included in the pioneers are Michael and Tanya Chaplin, who coach Oregon State, so that's a nice little connection
fun.
we've got there.
Yeah, competing when it's a full arena or with the arena that we had is so much fun, and they were great fans cheering for us and the other team and just respecting and realizing all the hard skills that we're doing. It was great, and I know we're getting the Greek system involved, so for the fraternities and sororities that were there, thank you. But to the athletes that sat front row and really have our back and sent us all the good luck text and all the family and friends that were there, it's really special to have you all there, and we feel the love and we feel your support, and we just can't wait for the rest of the season. So thank you.
Sounds good.
All right, I think this has been the first episode of Bruin Banter. Thanks. Join us again next week.